In her speech, Communications and Information Minister Josephine Teo said telcos will be required to enhance safeguards in their networks to better protect customers against online scams. And this includes stepping up the use of analytics to block suspected fraudulent calls, messages and websites, and checking SMS senders against an anti-spoof registry. Geraldine Yap with more.
Mrs. Teo told the House that the OCBC phishing scam was not a cyber attack. Instead, scammers used SMS messages to reach more potential victims quickly, a method that's becoming more common and sophisticated, but not the only channel.
To combat phishing and spoofing by scammers, we should disrupt as many parts of their modus operandi as possible. Apart from enhanced safeguards in the banking system to prevent scams from easily succeeding, upstream measures are also needed to disrupt scammers' reach to potential victims.
Mrs. Teo says authorities are working with service providers to block scam websites and calls. About 12,000 suspected scam websites were blocked last year, up from 500 the year before. In the case of the OCBC scam, more than 350 websites have been blocked. Around 15 million suspicious overseas calls are also blocked each month. With the number of scam calls expected to rise, the telcos plan to beef up analytics capabilities and block up to an estimated 55 million calls monthly. Mrs. Teo says the government will strengthen detection and reporting mechanisms and explore the use of artificial intelligence to quickly identify and block scam websites. A new WhatsApp channel will also be launched this year to source for information on fraudulent websites and messages.
Now, as for SMS messages, authorities are considering making it compulsory for all organizations that use SMS sender names instead of their actual phone numbers to register with an anti-spoofing registry. Currently, all major retail banks are required to sign up, and government agencies will also do the same.
Service providers and telcos will need to check SMS senders against the registry. Those whose details do not match the records will not be able to send their messages through. This reduces the risk of scammers using the same or similar IDs to confuse people.
At the same time, organizations should rethink how they use SMS to communicate with their customers. SMS was never meant for secure communications. Where the message contains or will lead to the transmission of sensitive confidential information or high-value transactions, there should be more restraint.
Mrs. Teo also urges the public to learn how to protect themselves and their loved ones from online scams.